What is up, everybody? Today we are back on Minecraft, and today we are actually going to be taking a look at something that I wasn't actually originally planning on making a video on. However, I've seen a couple other videos on the topic, and I really wanted to put my 2 cents in because some people are really making it seem like we're going to be getting this for 100%, and I really don't know if that's entirely true, and so I wanted to go ahead and, like I said, pop in my 2 cents so we can just go ahead and clarify some things, at least as far as I can see them. So this is actually going to be a video where we go ahead and we take a close look at this screenshot. If you guys have not seen this before, this is supposedly a screenshot from Minecraft for the Xbox One, as you can see from the buttons down in the bottom left-hand corner, that showcases a mod, and this is supposedly, quote-unquote, a linked image. Now, this was actually tweeted to me by Ethan, so thank you very much, Ethan, for that. I will have a link to his Twitter down in the description. And like I said, this is supposedly supposed to be a leaked image of a furniture mod on Minecraft for the Xbox One. Now, I got a couple of problems with this, and probably the first and the foremost is the fact that this is very, very, very easily photoshopped, right? Like, I'm not a Photoshop god by any means, but if I spent, a couple hours working on this, I could probably turn out something that didn't look, half bad and was probably at least slightly convincing. And especially if you're good at Photoshop, I'm sure you could pull this out just, pretty easily, right? And there's a couple of other things wrong with this picture that I got an issue with. So let's go ahead and jump right through them. So for one, you can see that on the top of the crafting menu here, or not the crafting menu, I'm sorry, the creative menu, you can see that there are now 9 different, little tabs that you can go into to see the things, and the first one is the furniture mod. So I don't know, that's a little questionable to me. I wouldn't think that the mod would be the first one and would replace the primary blocks like dirt and the ones that would be under the wooden plank one right there to the right. You would think that the furniture mod and the optional things that are added into the game would actually be on the far right-hand side, on the other side of the lava bucket there, and not at the very beginning. So I think that, first of all, the choice of where that is a little questionable, right? So that's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. I just don't think that if 4J Studios were to actually be adding in mods and they were to have their own creative location, that they would be in, especially the first spot like they are there. And that might be a little nitpicky, and that might just be a little, me, but it just seemed a little weird to me that it was there. Second of all, I think it's a little questionable that if 4J Studios was the one that had created this, that they didn't actually expand out the creative menu any. You can see here, if we go ahead and we look at the original crafting menu, you can see that it is notably smaller, primarily because now in the furniture mod screenshot here, it actually has an extra tab on it, and so they had to widen the crafting table, or I'm sorry, the creative menu. But they didn't actually add in any more item slots. So you'll notice that it's still 10 across in the actual, where like the items are located in the creative menu, and it's 10 across in the normal screenshot. And so there's like that big old white space on the 2 sides of the creative menu here that aren't filled by anything, and that just doesn't seem right to me. Like, I think that if 4G Studios were to do that, they would expand out the area where they can put items, so that way you have to scroll down less. And I think that the fact that they didn't do that, or we can't see that here in the screenshot, is another indicator that this is probably a photoshopped image. Lastly, I think that probably the most telltale sign for me is the fact that if you look down in the actual hotbar, there is a full amount of items in there, right? There's a completely full inventory down there, but none of them are from the furniture mod, right? All of them are all items that we already have in the game, and so it seems to me that somebody went ahead and just took a screenshot of their Xbox One and then went ahead and just modified the entire crafting interface, or I'm sorry, the entire creative interface, excuse me. I do keep saying crafting because they both start with a C and I get distracted easily. But anyway, so, and see, I just did it right there. But it just seems a little questionable to me that they wouldn't go ahead and actually have any of the furniture mod items in their hotbar if that's the reason they're taking the screenshot, right? Because this screenshot is obviously taken for the furniture mod, so it would make sense that they would be using some of the items from the furniture mod in their world, but obviously you can see here they haven't used any of the items because none of them are in the hotbar at all, and so that's a little questionable to me that they wouldn't even have any of the items from the mod that they were using in their inventory at all. So that's a little, I don't know, that was probably the number 1 red flag for me personally. Anyway, those are my thoughts. That was kind of my in-depth look at this screenshot and kind of the reasons why I think it's photoshopped and not real. And not to mention the fact that if this did come out and it's getting as much publicity as it is, you think 4J Studios would have said something by now, because this would be a hype train that they could go ahead and jump on although it might be intentional or unintentional, because if it were actually a quote-unquote leaked image, they would have to, you know, try and save a little bit of face. But I just don't think it's real at all. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I am kind of disappointed that this does appear to be a photoshopped image, because I really would like to have mods, but I really don't think that this picture is the one, and I really don't think that, you know, acting like this is the one will make us get mods any faster. So anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please do feel free to drop me a like and subscribe for some more Minecraft console content in the future. And I will see all of you guys later with another video. So peace.